Aloha! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And guess what? You're a day late and Algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. I'm, of course, at Real Monty Allen. I'm still shocked there's fake Monty Allens out there. Go ahead and hit hashtag Algo News on Twitter. Like, share, subscribe, and let's talk about today's news. So look at Decipher. So Decipher is coming up November 29th. If you haven't already booked, you've got one more chance. There's going to be one more opportunity to get tickets to this event from the official sources. There may be a few other like random drawings or contests or things like that, but stay tuned. You're going to want to go to this event. The speaker lineup is fantastic. I'm looking forward to a bunch of these folks, but we look at Arrington, Draper, we got Ford, Garcia, Sean Lee, Kokonos, Silvio is speaking himself, Massimo, Seb's gonna be there. Look at all of these faces. Scaramucci, the Mooch is gonna be there. The Crypto Mayor is gonna be there. Chris is gonna be there. This is gonna be fantastic. So make sure you buckle up. All right. Before you go to Decipher, before you start getting all excited about the Algorand stuff, be careful out there, folks, because just like there's fake Monty Allens that show up on my YouTube account and try to, swindle you out of your Bitcoin, right? They don't even know that we're working with Algorand. They go to my YouTube channel and they try to tell you to send your Bitcoin to them. Probably if you're watching my show, you probably don't have a ton of Bitcoin. But in any case, there you go. There's a bunch of these other coins, though, that just started showing up. So we have grown to the size now where we now have, these fake coins showing up trying to swindle the community because we have our own, decentralized exchanges, AMMs. We've got these things now, and so it's easy for somebody to make a fake Shiba coin and try and slide it into the tiny man, and it's all anonymous there, right? There's nothing to protect us except for our own knowledge. So stay knowledgeable. No, there's no other coins that have been minted from Ethereum onto the ASAs. There are going to be some wrapped coins, but completely different. So just be careful. Ask someone, go ahead and pop onto Twitter here and ask, hey, is this legit? Is this real? It's probably not if you're asking, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. Pop into a Telegram group. Ask the community. So the community protects us. I've also noticed that there's some verified assets there as well, so that would work too. All right. Algo pad token. So I didn't show up for this weekend's Algo fam roundtable. I apologize for those of you that were hoping to see me, but I got a couple of shots and I wasn't feeling myself, but I heard that there was a lot of conversations about AlgoPad and whether or not there were some red flags and, what they could do to fix it. And, the consensus was that we want them to fix some things that are red flags and that we are the community that if you respond to us in such a fashion that, hey, you know what? I recognize I did these things, I failed, and I want to do better. We're pretty forgiving, it seems like. So kudos to that team. They took down their website. So they legit, it's all forbidden now. I don't know if they're going to come back. I suppose if they're real, they will come back. If they're not, they're just going to be like, dang it, we got caught. Let's start up a new one. But we'll see. So you go to their Twitter here and says, hey, they apologize to, a bunch of these folks here for what happened. Promise to fix all the red flags. Thank you. So let's see. So there's a bunch of comments here about what did I miss? I don't know. We'll see if they ever come back. That's all you can do. So the community was looking out for the community, which I appreciate and I encourage. And you'll see here in a little bit. I've got some plans for. So what else we got over here? So we got the YLDY team put out the Smile for Smile pool here. Look, their APY was 198. Let's hit the refresh and see what it is now. So that was as of yesterday. Maybe I'll refresh today because it's still 198. So we've got 34 for the YLDY to YLDY. YLDY to Opulus is down to 29. YLDY to Smile is at 46. Smile to Smile is at 198. Opulus for Opulus is 34.9. All of these APYs are still phenomenal. Smile to Smile at 198. It's just because there's not very much Smile in here yet. So for those of you early, Smile holders, you could make a boatload of smile if you head over to YLDY, stake it, especially in the early days. I don't know if you remember the early days of YLDY to YLDY algo staking, but it was redonkulous. So go check it out. If smile's your thing, go scope it out. All right, Kin Foundation. Crickets. Yep. Nope. No more news about the Kin Foundation. Moving on. Coin Bureau. So Coin Bureau actually did an apology and a correction video, and now I would recommend it. So go check it out. I will actually link the Coin Bureau review here. He did sort of a basic 101 kind of get to know Algorand. It's something I should do, honestly, just kind of a revisit. I did one of these top 10 reasons to choose Algorand when I very first started and haven't done one since. But it's been a long time, so I'll pop one of these things out too. But I think the Coin Bureau on a second time around got it right. Sean Ford has been busy. So he did an interview with Tony Edward, Thinking Crypto, YouTube and podcast. I haven't reviewed this one yet. It's literally only 51 minutes old as of the time of this recording. Usually it's yesterday's news, but I'll tell you what, maybe I'll watch it and then I'll report on it tomorrow when it actually is yesterday's Algorand news. How about them for crypto news beans? I don't know. All right, KryptoNurd team. The website still needs a lot of content. Most of what you want to read isn't available yet, but there are a few hints here and there. You're like, what? I missed this tweet. Well, here it is from last night, KryptoNurd.com. So I mentioned earlier that I want to help the community avoid scams. So we go to the KryptoNurd website, and now it used to say coming soon. Now we're going to hit refresh. Hopefully it loads. There we go. So I'm looking for the community. Number one, help me find some typos in here, because, I literally did this. It's not a huge team. We got 3 people. I did a bunch of this stuff, and I don't want to look like an idiot, so please find some typos, point them out to me. We are working on a bunch of stuff behind the scene to help out the community. And so I want to kind of just run through a brief amount of that, and then I'll let you go on your merry crypto algo way. So first up, we've got a carbon negative NFT project in the works. Been working on it for quite some time. We've paired up with a company to basically donate the majority of the funds to them, and we will have a poll on what projects to support, actually. So stay tuned, because we have NFTs for a good cause. We're going to put out a poll with projects tied to the environmentalist approach, green crypto philosophy that permeates the entire Algorand blockchain. So we've got an entire series of NFTs coming to help the environment. Number 2, we do have something in the works called the Nerd Token. This is not a cash grab by any means. This is just a loyalty token. There's no airdrop or anything like that. This will only be issued to people that contribute to the community, meaning like you do some reviews, or you make some blog posts, or you create an event or attend an event, and you could trade these tokens in for KryptoNurd swag, maybe some NFTs, our own products. Not really a cash value type of a thing. This is literally just a loyalty token for the people that interact with our small community. If you go to Algo News, we have linked the YouTube channel there for right now. We will also have additional blog posts coming there for you, and we have additional writers and content writers. Speaking of which, if you're interested in content writing for the KryptoNurd website, we will be putting out a newsletter. Reach out to me. You can reach out to hello@kryptonurd.com, hello@kryptonurd.com. And shoot me an email and let me know what you want to do. Don't be surprised if I don't reply back right away. It's just because we're amassing all of the talent and putting together all the resources, and it's taking a little while, honestly. Let's accept the cookies down here. The NFT project white paper and partner announcements are coming soon. Zestbloom team is confirmed in 12 days. I think that they will be ready. I hope so, because we have some cool NFTs that have some like Halloween style. Look at that one. Features in them. So you can go check that out. Project reviews. So at the beginning of next month, what I'm looking for is exactly what Padre Algo did over here. So he did some scammers. He found them. I'm hoping that Padre Algo and others like him will find scammers and say, hey, you know what? This project is bogus. Look out for this one. This one has a high likelihood of being a scam. But this project, on the other hand, is phenomenal. And so I'm trying to put together a rating system that the community can participate in, be rewarded with some nerd tokens, again, just for, internal NFTs and things like that. And really, the community will help the community. Almost like a Yelp for Algorand projects. that's what I'm working on here. So those are the project reviews. We've got the Nerd Store. If you click here, it'll take you to the Amazon store. We won't actually do that. And then boom, we're back at Decipher, where the Nerd team will be. So we've got 3 members of the KryptoNurd team. We will be there at Decipher. We may have some t-shirts. I don't know. Probably not these ones. We've got our actual KryptoNurd t-shirts with our logo on them. So there you have it. I am attempting to help out the community. Go check out the website. Find some pointers. We'll have full bios on there. We'll have a roadmap. We'll have all of those things that you are looking for there. And I trust I'm going to have a few of you to actually, review that stuff, edit it, make sure it looks good, make sure that it looks, legitimate. We've got pending documents with the Algorand Foundation as well. We don't actually need a huge grant or anything. This is relatively just a passion project. It doesn't take a whole lot of money to put this stuff together. But there you go. So I thank everyone for their patronage, for watching. I appreciate what you do, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.